Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so today I am using the back side of my camera and I'm a little late. I'm going to tell you why. I'm a little late this morning because I used the curling iron for the first time in, I think, over 10 years. Over 10 years, I have not used the curling iron. And so I even burnt my forehead. So that's what I was doing. I was trying to curl my little pieces here, and kind of was a little disaster. But I'm here and I'm ready. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? Let me move me down a little bit. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? Everybody put I'm blessed in the chat. I already see that you guys are in the room. I appreciate you guys. Let's see who we have in the room. We have Linda. Good morning, Linda. Linda is blessed. Good morning, Tiffany. She's blessed and highly favored. Oh, and here's my green, y'all. Here's my green. I got my green on. And I'm going to make sure I don't slip. Uh, good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Tina. Grand Rising. Good morning, Kay. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, Deltra. Good morning, babes. I'm blessed. That's right. Good morning, Denicia. Good morning. Good morning, Sade. Good morning. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Danny. Good morning, cousin. I didn't get a text from you this morning. I was shocked. Cousin be like, you know, it's not. Where are you? You late. And she didn't say anything this morning. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, cousin. I'm blessed to be a blessing. Yes, yes, and yes. I feel like we need to go shopping together. You look great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You look amazing. Thank you, Miss Lois. Thank you. Good morning, LaShawn. Good morning, Nene. Nene says she is blessed. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, and my eyeshadow. That's right, cousin. And my eyeshadow. Thank you, Kay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, Susan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? You are so beautiful, Nikki. Thank you so much, Nene. I love you. Eyeshadow pop and boom. Pow. I was in a meeting and lost track of time. Oh, okay. Got you. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So today we are talking about content today. And you know what? I have not said in a minute, well, in the few days, this week period, we did not go through the affirmation. Even though I say it, we didn't do it. So today I'm only available for my expectations to be exceeded. Miracles and abundance flows to me with ease. Today I'm only available for my expectations to be exceeded. Miracles and abundance flows to me with ease. Today, excuse me. Today, I'm only available for my expectations to be exceeded. Miracles and abundance flows to me with ease. Yes, yes, and yes, everybody. Are y'all ready to get into today's live? Today's live. First of all, before we even get into today's live, I want to know what your thoughts were about yesterday's live. What were your takeaways from yesterday's live about content? Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. What are your thoughts about yesterday? You are going to be all cute. You're going to be cute all day. Keep it on for the class tonight. What class is tonight? What class is tonight, cousin? Amen. Yes. I have to catch the replay. Okay. Okay. So what are your thoughts on yesterday's live? Very informative and helpful. Loved it. What are you going to start applying to your content strategy? What are you going to start applying to your content strategy? I love that top. Your shirt is hitting. Thank you. It's a wraparound. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Never mind, it's tomorrow. I wear my hair like this tomorrow, especially if I got a burn mark on my forehead from burning it. I can't believe it. And it's, that's another story for another day, but I can't believe I did that. And I said, I'm not going to do it. And I was like, oh, I could feel it sizzling. I could feel it sizzling. I was about to ask what class as well. Wait, we have class. We have class tomorrow. Tomorrow we have class with Miss Jasmine Haley, and she is the speaker expert, and she is going to show you guys the power of speaking and making money with speaking for your business. So that is what she is going to be talking about tomorrow. So the class is tomorrow at 7 p.m. and it'll be here live on YouTube. Great class. Find your customer's pain and become the solution. Absolutely. Absolutely. Introducing myself and talking about my why and my life more. Absolutely. 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 Anybody else want to share what they've learned from yesterday's live? If you missed it, yesterday was a good one. It's something that you should definitely take your pen and your pad out and write some notes so that you could apply it to what you got going on right now. It was very informative. What problems will I be solving for my avatar? Absolutely. Absolutely. What is this? Oh, this is my microphone cord. I'm like, what is this right here? My microphone. Anybody else before we take a deep dive into the content? Okay, so I want to know, how's the quality of the video on your end? I'm trying different things. I'm trying to see which one is going to give me the clearest video. Yes, and also yes and yes. Yesterday was very helpful. I'm going to start applying more energy towards high quality videos and building out our brand story. So I'm so lit for tomorrow's class. Hey. Great, very clear. Okay, good. Okay, good. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning. All right, good morning. Good morning, Laura. Good morning. Did I say good morning to you, Linda? Good morning. I caught some of yesterday. Find a solution and show using your own products. That's right. Absolutely. You want to show your products, right? If you are building content in a lifestyle, you want to make sure that you're showing it in that brand. What is going on in my contact lens? Sorry, y'all. Okay, she's back. You want to make sure that you're showing your product in a lifestyle situation, because people have to imagine themselves using your product in their environment. So you got to make sure that you're doing that, right? So now I put up on Facebook. So if you're part of the Facebook, the private Facebook group, you have access to the business plan. I put up a one-page business plan. I actually have two. One is like a list, and you can fill it in off the page, and the other one has like blocks. And so they're the same but different. But I posted one up so you can get started on your business plans immediately. It's not going to take you a lot of time. Most of the time it's going to take for you to create it is about why am I talking so spotty? Most of the time is going to be taken up by most of the time it's going to be taken up by you thinking about what your mission statement is, what you do, what's your goals, what's your short-term goals, what's your long-term goals. That's going to take most of the time. You just got to think about what it is that you want to do, what you want to accomplish, and it's really quick, simple, easy to do. All you got to do is download it. So everybody put a 1 in the chat if you are going to download the business plan. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. All right, so today we're all about content, right? And so the purpose of content is to what? It's to educate, to entertain, and to empower, right? Empower, inspire, motivate. You could say that. Educate, inform. You want to make sure that you are teaching people how to use their products, how to use your products, how to use your products, how to store your products, anything about education, how to do better with their skin, how to do better with their hair, how to take care of their candles, anything that's going to educate them on the area that you are specializing in, right? So you want to make sure that you're doing that. You want to make sure also that you are giving them DIY. So you're not always selling, 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 selling. I mean, in the back of your mind, you're still selling, but you're letting the people know, hey, let me help you do this for free. So then the next time you'll think about me whenever that problem arises and you need a problem that's going to take care of your dry skin, or you need a product that's going to take care of your anxiety, or you need a product that's going to take care of your stress, that kind of thing. So you want to be top of mind. So keep that in mind. And entertaining, you want to entertain your customers, because don't you love to laugh, right? So we all love to laugh, we all love to be entertained, and it doesn't have to be like, oh yeah, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen. It just got to be something that's entertaining and engaging. So we got that. We ready to move on? Are we ready to move on? I'm gonna move me a little bit lower because I can't see me, and if I look here, I'm looking down, so I'm trying not to do that. All right, so I want you guys to take a moment, right? And what's the lifestyle of your brand? And I want you to put it in the chat. Is Nikki frozen? Am I frozen, you guys? I had to check my eyebrows because my eyebrows are okay. No, okay. So, all right, so we good. All right. What is the lifestyle of your brand? Think about it. Oh, let me take this off. What is the lifestyle of your brand? Are you bougie? Are you luxury? Are you ghetto fabulous? I don't even know if people still use that term anymore. Are you cool, calm, spa vibes? Are you busy, frantic mom? Are you corporate CEO, girl boss? Like, what is the lifestyle of your brand? Please put that in the chat. What's the lifestyle of your brand? I'm giving y'all a lot of girls. I'm getting the girls are girling. The girls are girling, y'all. Your head's cut off. Oh, let me move myself back up. I'm good, right? I'm sorry, y'all. Once I get this, I'm about to go back upstairs to where I was in the first place. I'm going back up there, and that way I don't have to remove my setup at all. Down here, I have to keep moving my setup, but I'm going to go back upstairs where I was. My son's back at school, so I'm going back in his room. Good morning, Yazzie Faye. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see. High end, but not quite luxury. Okay. Luxury and fun, vibrant, luxury spa. I don't know. Uh-oh, Miss Loyce, we got to figure out what our lifestyle is for the brand. We have to figure that out. Luxury, romantic, nostalgic, cool, calm, vibrant, relaxation, me day. Got it. All good. Okay. All right. So now think about what you just said your lifestyle brand is. If you look on your social media feed, is that what your social media feed looks like? Put a yes in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if it does. Put a 2 if it doesn't. Does your social media feed look like your lifestyle brand? Or the lifestyle, the lifestyle brand. Does your social media feed reflect that? Girl boss, spiritual G's, top tier self-care, baddies. Oh, I like baddies. Luxury and ease. Got it. Put a 1 if your brand, did I say that right? Put a 1 if your brand reflects that. I mean, your social media reflects that. Not yet, but it's coming with all your assistance. I think I'm missing nostalgic, whimsical, empowering, corporate mom. I think so. Okay. All right. So when you are communicating this brand, this lifestyle that your brand is when you communicate the lifestyle, you want to make sure that everything that you do is in that image. You don't want to do some luxury and then you showing some like put together something. You know what I'm saying? If you showing luxury and it's high end, make sure everything that you do across the board is going to be luxury and high end. If everything that you do is baddies and, you know, girl bosses and taking control and all of that, make sure that everything that comes across on your social media feed reads that. If you are spa like, make sure everything is zen. Make sure everything is within the color family is important, but the feeling is more important because people are going to leave with the feeling, right? They're not going to be like, oh yeah, I remember her colors was yellow and black. They're not going to remember that, but they're going to remember the feeling. They're going to remember, they're going to see themselves in that imaging. They're going to replace what you put there and imagine themselves there. So you want to make sure that your social media feed is reflecting that. And not only your social media feed, but the way that you're communicating to your customers, the way that you're communicating to your community. How are you speaking to them? Are you speaking to them relaxed and calm? Namaste, my sister, or, you know, whatever. Are you communicating in that manner? Or are you just saying anything? Right? How are you communicating with your people? Please put that in the chat. How are you communicating with your people? Needs work. I actually want green and earthy, but I did expensive. Okay, so if we want green and earthy, let's start transitioning into green and earthy. Or do you want to stay expensive, Tina? Modern farmhouse chic. Okay. And so, Miss Lois, we got to get modern farmhouse chic on your social media feed. It's got to be in everything. Mom, woman, because my customers are a specific type of woman. Got you. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you. I even straightened my bangs. Can you do luxury and earthy green together? Why can't you? Why can't you do a high-end luxury spa look? Why can't you? The celebrities go and get um luxury natural spa treatments, right? Why can't you do that? You could do it. There's a hair somewhere. You can do it. You can for sure do it. Around the way, girl, and upbeat, my tone. So then that's what your brand needs to reflect. That's what your brand needs to reflect. Are you speaking to your customers in your brand language? So your community should have a name. You should have, you should have something. I have, oh, sorry guys. This extra hair is bugging me. I'm not used to it being in my face. Do you have a name for your community? I know we went over this before. Do you have a name for your community? Here, everybody in this tribe, everybody in this community is the BBU tribe, right? That's who we are here. So do you have a tribe name for your community? Because people need a sense of belonging. So what do you call your people? What do you call your people? Through my packaging and containers labels is how I communicate to my customers as luxury and fun. It's got to be outside of the product has to communicate what your brand is about. Yeah, you could have a brand with like just very simple letters. It could be a white label with black letters and that's all, right? But it's not about how that product looks, right? Because we have who has the white with the black? I know Glow Beauty, I know Truly Beauty, they just have a simple label. I know herbs something, they got a simple label. So you got to think they put the product in the atmosphere so that you could get the vibe. The product is simple, the label is simple, but they put it in the environment. They show you the people that they want to be using their product, and that is how you get the vibe of the brand. That is how you get the aesthetic of the brand, because they place the product in that environment, right? They place the product in that environment. Hey, Toya, good morning, good morning, good morning. I love it here. Thank you. Thank you. No name. Nope. Okay. So y'all need to start thinking about that. Put it on a piece of paper. Start thinking about what you're calling your people. PCC family. Got you. As my, I know Nene calls hers sisterly beauties and gents. I know that's what Nene does. As myself, simple to the point so I can hurry up and get off the video. Bad and bougie. All right. Come on, Sandra. Bad and bougie. That needs to show up everywhere too, right? So that's what you're calling your people. They need to know that. Gorgeous glow beauties and gentlemen. Okay. Gems. I love it. The G and G gang. I love it. I don't know what that means, Yazzie Faye. I had started with family, but shortened to fam. Initially, I wanted mafia. I loved mafia. I loved mafia. Good morning, Marty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have homework. Yes, yes, and yes. I never settled on a name. It's been a full year, Yazzie Faye. Settle on something. Footprint bath junkies. Got it. Is this for when you go live? No, this is for your brand, period. Like your people you need a name for your people. Your community you need to name it. So when you say, hey, whoever, you're speaking to your people. When you say, if I say, hey, babes, the people in my Bubble Babes community are going to know that I'm speaking to them. If I say BBU tribe, everybody in the BBU tribe is going to know that I'm speaking to them, right? And if I'm not speaking to somebody in the BBU tribe, then outsiders may be like, what do you mean the BBU tribe? How do I become a part of the BBU tribe? What do you get in the BBU tribe? What is the BBU tribe? I need to be down, right? So people want to be a part of it. So how can you need to name them something so that they know that they are part of your community? Right? Give them a sense of belonging because people like us do things like this, right? Remember I told y'all that from This Is Marketing, because people like us do things like this. And so the people who are part of the BBU tribe do things like the things that we do, right? They join the Honor Society. They join me for coffee with Nikki. This is what the BBU tribe does. People like us do things like this, right? And so you need to make sure that you're giving them a sense of community. I can do the carousels, but I'm not a vocal speaker because I communicate in a virtual world most times. Okay. Chanel had the white and black. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. All right. So you want to make sure that you are speaking to your people. My contact lens is bugging. All right. She's back. All right. So we need the community. We need to figure out who our community is. Who are we speaking to? If you don't have that down, start thinking about that. Write it on a piece of paper and come back to it. We'll come back to it in the morning. But think about who you want to call, what you want to call your community and what you want to call your people. Okay. And so once we have our community, once we have what we're naming them, and we're going to address them in that manner, and everything that we do is on brand to what we say the lifestyle is, right? So the lifestyle is whatever that is for you guys, and you want to make sure every way you communicate is along those lines, right? And so the next thing we want to work on is what's the transformation? What's the transformation? Where are you taking your customers? They're coming here to do what? They need to be a part of this so they can achieve what? What are they doing here? Right? What are your people doing? So you guys put in the chat, what's the transformation that you're taking your customers on? Right? You're going to take them from point A to point B. What are you doing? What's point A and what's point B? What's the beginning of the journey and what's the destination? Put it in the chat. Do you guys know? If you don't know, put a 2. If you know, put it in the chat. If you don't know, put it in if you know, put it in the chat. If you don't, put a 2. Right? Are you taking the transformation? Is the transformation going to be from stressed to blessed? Maybe because they are stressed out because of where they work, what they do, their scheduling, blah, 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 blah. Are you going to take them to blessed because you're going to make them feel better? You're going to make them feel confident. You're going to make them feel clear. You're going to help them get some clarity. You're going to help them through some things, right? Like what's the A to B? What's the A to B? I'm taking them I'm taking them back from memory lane. Got it. By the way, did you post the business plan template? I did, Toya. Yes, yes, yes. It's in Facebook in the files. And I also pinned it at the top. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so if you don't know, we need to think about that too. So you need to come up with your community name. You need to come up with the lifestyle. And you need to also think about what the transformation is going to be for your target market. Okay, we say we empower them to set the tone and mood in their spaces. Okay, so where did they come from? Denicia, where did they come from? They start here and then they're going to be empowered. So what's the beginning? Oh, I like that. Oh, okay. Stress to blessed to obsessed. I love that. That's somebody, Yazzie Faye, you need to write that down and follow through. Make them feel like a god. So if you make them feel like a god or goddess, what were they feeling like before? That's for you, Tina. Think about it. Stress to peace. Got it. You're welcome, Toya. From running around from running around to taking some me time. Okay, so you could say from frantic to what? From frantic to what, Michelle? All right, Miss Lloyd, start thinking about it. Start thinking about it and think about in your boho theme. Think about in your farmhouse chic theme. How would you speak to these people and what would they be getting from your products? Taking them from ordinary to extraordinary. Got you. Queens is my community name. Okay. Having them let go of the body scent and back to smelling delicious. I don't think you want to tell people they stink, Nene. I don't think you want to tell them they stink, but you want to make sure that it's scent is going to scent has power, right? And so what about scent is going to make them transition to sisterly blends, right? To using sisterly blends. What about scent is going to do that for them? Think about that. Queenies. Queenies. I think yours should be queen bees. I think everything you do, Miss Lloyd, should have something to do with bees because you are bee quenched. I think it should have something to do with bees. Busy women that need self-care in a convenient way, provide them with self-care options that can be added in any part of their day while being wrapped in high-end fashion. How would they be wrapped in high-end fashion? And so I was looking at Yesenia's, that's girlpreneur. I was looking at something she said, and she said in the marketplace right now, there is an open space for people who create products that are stay at home moms, right? Because stay at home moms need to have self-care as well. They need to treat themselves to luxury too. Just because they're stay at home moms doesn't mean that they can't take care of themselves luxuriously, right? And so she's saying that that's an open market for anybody. And so if that's an open market for anybody, that's your lane right there, Tiffany, because you said that most of your customer base is stay at home moms, right? That's most of your messaging. And so maybe you need to knock that door down, because if that's an open market, then you need to tap on that a little bit. Two, but thinking on it now, from limited behaviors to cultivating bad bee energy. Okay, I love it. I love it. I would say from limiting beliefs to cultivating bad bee energy. I love that. Write that down. Write that down. Sade, write that down. It's been written. Hey, write it down. Write it down. Make it happen. Write it down. Make it happen. They were feeling like a stressed out human. They were feeling like a stressed out human. That got mad bills. Okay. KMS. Oh, I don't know what that means. And it just could be because I'm ignorant, but I don't know what that means. From frantic to serene. I love it, Michelle. I don't tell them that they stink. No, but the way you said it sounds like they stink. What you said sound like they stink. Two, okay, let's get it together, Miss Latanya. Escape. Okay. Okay. Hey, Marty. Good morning. Yes, Queen Bees. Yes, right. Queen Bees. When they use my products, they feel like they can do anything and take on this earth. I really think you should play on this goddesses and gods. I really, really, really think. I mean, when I see goddesses and gods, I see lots of golden beauty. I see glow. I see aura. I see magic. I see mystical. I see all of that, and I think that you should do something with that. I think you should definitely do something with that. Community name. Okay, you need a community name, lifestyle, and um, what's the transformation? Community name, lifestyle, and transformation. That's for you, Toya. Yes, we have a lot of customers in this space. Okay, absolutely. I am the queen bee, and the community is the queenies. I got you, got you, got you, got you. Writing. Okay, tired of people pleasing and never getting pleased. Love it, love it. And so, what's the transformation, Marty? So they're tired of people pleasing, never getting pleased. So they're going to be that to what? That to what? I don't mind. Mine on overload today. Got you. Gold. I will. Thanks again. You're welcome. I want to play on the 4 to 5 senses. Okay. All right. So you need a transformation. So you guys start thinking about your transformation. You're taking them from one place to the next place, right? You are the final destination. Remember, if you are the solution, then you have to provide, the path to get there, right? And so they have the problem. That's the start. And then they need your path to get to they need your path to get to the destination. Yes, yes, and yes. Everybody put ones in the chat. If you feel what I'm saying, you understand where I'm going with it. Let me know in the chat. Put a one if it put a two if you're not clear still. Excuse me, put a two if you're still not clear. I be burping like crazy in the morning, right? Excuse me. All right, so I have, what is your transformation? You're taking her from what to what? So from blessed, I have stress to blessed, overworked to rested, lack of confidence about appearance to self-confident, too busy for self-care to stolen moments to refresh. Those type of things I wrote down here as examples of the transformation. Giving themselves permission to come first. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. So if y'all with me so far, put ones in the chat. If you need clarity, put a two. Put a two. Everything from this point on, after you get clear on who you're talking to, the transformation and the lifestyle, as soon as you get clear on that, every single thing that you do from this point on should only reflect that, because that's what you want people to have. You don't want to confuse them. You confuse them, you lose them. So you want to make sure that they are on brand with what you say is the brand, right? On brand for they're on the ride with you, right? They already know. They know what they're getting when they get you, right? What do people get when they get you? They're going to know that. And what I get when I'm with you, what I get, let's use Yaz, melodic sense. So what I get when I'm with her, I get music, I get nostalgia. It makes me feel like an around the way girl. Like every time I come over here, I feel like I'm listening to LL Cool J with a lollipop and some overall. Oh yeah, I love it over here, right? I get to relax. I can relive my memories and my moments through music. It's nostalgic. I'm getting a vibe. And I can also be sexual or excuse me, sensual. I can also be sensual with this vibe because her products are, it's a vibe. She has her massage candles. You melt those down and you can put that on your skin. And even if it's not for a sensual moment, it can be for a moment for myself. So I can have a moment to myself to luxuriate on my own self, right? And so make sure that that is clear on what your customers are seeing, because that is going to make them realize, what the brand is all about, right? Yes, yes, and yes, you guys. Yes, yes, and yes. The real question is how to communicate what I said. Yazzie Faye, they have earned it. And you need to let them know, if your customers earned that me time, you need to say, you deserve this today. You deserve a break today. You deserve this today. You should do this today. And suggest things like that to let them know it's okay to not feel guilty about putting yourself first, right? And that should come across in the branding. That is how every time you speak to them, you're going to say, Did you take care of yourself today? What did you do for yourself today? Did you do anything that is going to make you feel better? Are you going to do anything today for your inner child to feel good, or to feel happy, to rejoice? Are you going to do anything like that today? I'm just checking in on you, sis. How are you doing today? Make sure you do something nice for yourself. Make sure you speak nice and kind to yourself today. Like, that's the way you should communicate to your people. You guys are communicating in a manner where it's inconsistent to your brand, right? Because people is all over the place. People don't know exactly who you are, what you're talking about. They don't know what the brand is about. They're here because maybe somebody told them to come here. Maybe they tried a product or whatever, but you got to make sure that you're staying on topic or staying on brand, because if you stay on brand, then it'll be easy for people to put you in a bucket. Like, I realized like when people have certain niches, that people know to go to them for those type of things, right? So if somebody has just a business on a body butter business, right? People already know they do body butters. They're going to show you them piping the butters. They're going to show you making the butters. They're going to show you to make the butters on their skin. And so they know to go there. Usually when you have so many other things, it kind of get a little confusing to customers. And so you need to learn how to focus on one, or not even focus on one, but kind of like tie everything together. And that is something that I had to learn to do, because I have products in various areas, right? So I have soap, I have serums, I have brush soap, I have makeup remover, I have products in different areas, right? And so I had to learn how to transition myself into the different products, as opposed to just saying one day, or one post is going to be brush soap, next post is going to be oil, next soap is going to be, I had to kind of like transition it, right? So I had to show you my journey. I had to show you how I use my products. I had to show you that, okay, so I use my soap first, and then after my soap, after I wash my face, I use the About Face serum, and that's my serum for your skin, right? For your face. So I use my About Face serum, and that is all I use for my two-step process. That way I'm showing you about two products, but I'm not being abrupt with one product, then I'm showing you another product, then I'm showing you something different, and I'm showing you something different. You will be able to, when you come back, you'll be like, oh, okay, I know that this is a process. I know that she uses this to use that. And then it all just kind of it all kinds of falls into line, right? Fall in line. So does everybody understand what I'm saying about telling the story, about transitioning your products? You have to make it easy, and it's got to be seamless. You can't be, okay, today is candles, tomorrow is soap, today is this, tomorrow is that. You got to kind of like give them like, okay, so if I'm in the shower, I'm lighting my candle and I'm using this massage soap because, and I always go back to Tiffany, I'm using this massage soap because I need to relax my sore muscles. My muscles are on fire, whatever, whatever, whatever. But you see, that product is relating to the other product without saying, hey, this is my candle. Hey, this is my soap. Hey, this is my this. Hey, this is my t-shirt. Hey, this is my, you transition it into a lifestyle. You're transitioning into, these are the products that I use, and this is the way that I use it, right? So does everybody understand what I'm saying about that? Yes, yes, and yes. Put some yeses in the chat. Put some yeses in the chat. Pampering you with luxury and confidence because you deserve it. Okay. Where you at? Okay. My daughter loves Khalees, but I looked at her site and it's a mess, and the pictures are blurry, and she's thrown it together. Yes, and I do too. I love Khalees because Khalees is a farmer, and so I love her, right? But her skincare and her food and her spices, it's a lot of clutter. But not only is it a lot of clutter, but it's not very, like you said, it's not, a lot of stuff is not clear, a lot of stuff is not aesthetically pleasing, and sometimes it doesn't have to be, right? Because some people just need to see the thing, right? And that's okay for them. But if you're trying to build a brand, right, you're building a brand, and you're building longevity, and you're building customer value, and you want these people to stay for a lifetime, they need to know why they're staying with you. They need to know what we do here, right? Come on and see. Stop stressing and pamper yourself. Take some time to relax and self-love. Okay. Okay. Everybody got it. True suggestions, write down. Got it. Get them from A to B. Thank you, Yazzie Faye with the nose, girl. Thank you. Grand Rising, Donna. That's my problem. I'm all over the place because I do different things. Bring it together. How can you bring your different things together? See, that's what I had to learn how to do, because like I said, one day I was showing you how do you clean your makeup brushes. The next day I was showing you about a bath bomb, which has nothing to do with cleaning your makeup brushes, right? Next day I'm showing you about a bath bomb. The day after that I'm showing you about some lotion or some body butter. The day after that I'm showing you about my serum. The day, like, I just had it all over the place. How can you make it come together? So I know you have ashtrays. I don't know what else you're doing. So let me know what else you got going on, and we'll see how we could bring those things together. Right? I'm all over the place because of the different products. Bring them together and look at it and see what the common thread is with all of these products. How can you make them tie into each other? You guys got to take a moment to think about, how can you tie these products in together? How can your candles meet up with your skincare, Miss Lois? How can your home decor meet with whatever else it is that you're doing? How can it meet? Like, where would that meet on the road? Right? They can't just be on different streets. How can they meet at the junction or the intersection? Well, how can they do that? How can you make your products come together? And you guys, think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Your content should also be clear. Your content should be clear. If your videos and your pictures are not clear, get in front of a window, go outside in nature, take some pictures. And then also, if you don't have a luxurious bathroom, if your brand is luxury and you don't have a luxurious space in your house, create it. The space only needs to be within the frame of the photo, right? It doesn't need to be an entire room of luxury, right? It just needs to be whatever the space is within the frame, and create that whole luxury experience in a 12 by 12 box and a 10, however, create that luxury experience right there in the middle. If you have maybe some satin sheets, because it's all about sensuality and things like that, go get some satin sheets, or get a bonnet and put your product on it. Nobody's going to know that it's a bonnet besides you. Get a scarf, right? Maybe you got a luxurious scarf. Maybe you got an Hermes scarf. Maybe you got a Louis Vuitton scarf. Bunch it up, put it on there, and put your product on there, right? Whatever that is. If maybe you need to go to Walmart and get you one of them nice big fluffy towels, and then you could do it like that. Maybe you want to set up a little spot on your sink and roll up some towels over there, put a little succulent or a little green something there, and then just put your plant, maybe put some greenery, put some bamboo stuff there, and make it look like you're at a spot. Maybe put some rocks over there, some stones, put it in that little corner. All you need is a little snapshot of what it is that you're shooting. If you check my videos, I want you guys to look at my stories. In my stories, I put some content ideas up there for you, and I also put the 2 people that I put up there for content. I want you guys to follow, because they put up very good ideas for content, and it doesn't take a lot. You can do these things. There's things you could do with construction paper. There's things you can do with just towels and t-shirts and things like that, robes. There's things that you could do with within what you have in your house already, instead of you thinking, oh my gosh, I gotta schedule out a photo shoot, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, my products don't look like this because I don't have that. No, create that vibe. Look around your house, see what you have that you can create that vibe with, get a little nook and start taking pictures. You could create that whole image outside if you wanted to. I took foam board, I covered up the bottom foam board with marble glossy wallpaper, or whatever they do to cover the cabinets. I put that there, and then I went to Dollar Tree and I got some tile, and I put it on the foam board, and I put it across, all the way across. I actually spray painted my tile gold because I like that as a backsplash. So it served as a backsplash and a counter. And I took it outside because the crispier, you get crisper photos when you're outside. I don't know why. The lighting is good and everything. So you go outside, take the picture, or go in front of the window and take the pictures. And you create the idea. If you are shooting content and you know that your workspace is chaotic and you're about luxury, create that little luxury nook, create that cute kitchen that you want, give it something and put a few of your products there and slowly pour. You don't have to show the production area. You don't have to show what it looks like. Your kitchen is a mess. You don't have to show all of that. You can show right there in that space. You're going to create that luxury image, right? You're going to pour this candle and it's going to look beautiful. If you want those little you know, whatever, those little feathery things behind you in a little vase and do all of that. You want to put some wooden beads around because, you know, that's part of Zen, or some prayer beads or something like that, and pour. Create that idea. Create the illusion of, you know, the look. People don't know what's going on the outside of that. They just know what they see in the shot, right? So you guys start thinking about that when you are creating. Right? It doesn't have to be the whole entire mess. You could crop it into just that scene, that little tight shot of luxury, that tight shot of spa, that tight spot of farmhouse chic, right? Whatever that is for you, you could create that in one little nook. It doesn't have to be, you know, a location photo shoot, or you have to hire a photographer. You need this content. You're going to need content every single day, and you're creating content every single day. So show it, right? Let me see what you guys are saying because I was running my mouth. I suggest you bring your candles in before you even decide to bring anything else in. I think you should focus on your candles, and I think you need to bring your brand back. I think you need to bring brand awareness back. I think you need to let people know who you are, what you do again before you introduce anything. I think you need to create that buzz about these candles because the candles are your main focus. I think that you need to do that first and then introduce the extra stuff. But I think your main focus should be on these candles. That's for you, Yazzie Faye. Walked in on you talking about me. Good morning. Light a candle while doing skincare routine. Okay, absolutely. Scrubs are about to go down. Long time coming. Spa for self-care after a long business day. Got you. Yazzie, once you use the soap, they go into exfoliating with the scrub. Yes, I'm struggling with content and bridging my product, so this is gems that you're dropping. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With concrete candles, concrete ashtrays, and jewelry trays. I say all fits under home decor. Absolutely. So if everything is concrete, then you say come up with something dope for concrete, right? Come up with something dope, and then you add the home decor. Come up with something dope for that, right? You could come up with a dope theme for the concrete. Come up with something. I go to IKEA and sneak in a shoot. I don't blame you. I will go to IKEA, Home Goods, Ross, TJ Maxx, Burlington, all them places where they have these little nooks where they create these scenarios. I would definitely place my stuff in there. One thing I can't stand is when people use their hand in the picture outside. You should only use your hand when you're showing how to use your products. Got you, got you, got you. I did that with my tub. That's my piece, a hot bath, right? I did the same. I created a whole like tropical vibe in my tub. You didn't get to see the whole entire tub. All you needed to see was the water running. I made the water blue. I added some orange slices in the water. I put a little the rack in there. I spray painted that gold so it could give you, you know, luxury look. And I put a book there, and I just gave you the idea of this could be you. You could be sitting in here in this beautiful tropical bath, relaxing and reading this book. You know what I'm saying? So give them that energy, give them that vibe when you're creating your content. We probably need to have a content class, but we're gonna see. I think you guys are getting it. Oh yes, we tried cotton and cardboard and glitter. We have fun making clouds. Yes, use that. IKEA has many rooms to take pics from bathrooms to bedrooms. Don't go with 20 products, but go and be quick. If you're uncomfortable, talk to the manager first. Yeah, but like this, this ain't yours. This ain't your product. Okay, got it. Great ideas. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing, safe day. Nene, have a great day and take care of yourself today, girl. I love you, Nene. All right. So how are you guys? Are we clear? Are we clear? on the quality of the photos? Are we clear with the way that we're presenting? If you're luxury, make sure that you create a luxurious nook, right? If you could leave it where you don't have to touch it, that's cool. But if you have to touch it, it's okay. If you have to move it and bring it back, then that's fine too. But create that luxurious nook. Again, I put two people that I think are dope with their product photography and their content. And so maybe go and follow those people so that you can take some of their ideas and use it to your benefit, right? I did a video today and I took a glass and I put it on top of the camera, and I took the brush and I swirled it in there. I also took the shot and I zoomed in and I stuck my brush and I stuck it in the water so you could see the bubbles, just so you could get the effect. You're not going to wash your brushes like that, but I'm just giving you the idea of it's time to wash your brushes. You know what I'm saying? It's time for your makeup brushes to be clean right now. You know, I'm giving you that kind of energy, that kind of vibe. And so that's what you want to give people, right? And you want to be real tight, right? If you take the picture, give yourself some room so that when you do come in to crop it, you don't lose, you don't distort the picture, right? All right, so let me see what else I got in here. Okay, so where would your products be, right? If you're in skincare, how many of you guys are in skincare? Put ones in the chat. How many of you guys are in skincare? Put ones in the chat. One's in the chat if you're in skincare. Chat if you're in skincare. Put ones in the chat if you're in skincare. Ones across the board. Okay, so you're in skincare. How many of you guys have skin on your anywhere? How many of you guys are showing skin? I know I see Linda with skin, but how many people in here are showing skin on their social media feed, in their communication? How many of you guys are showing skin? Put a me, because I said one if you have skincare, but put a me if you're showing skin in your content. Put a me if you're showing skincare in your content. Linda, I know you're showing skin because I've seen yours. So how many of you guys are showing skin in your content? I'm not, okay? If you're in skincare, you should be showing skin. If you're making facial products, you should be showing faces. If you have body products, you should be showing body parts. Right? It should be on the body. It should be used because people need to know. Yes, you could show me something in a container, but show me it on somebody's body. Show me somebody using it. Show me a demonstration. Show me something other than this product in this jar. What are you giving me? Right? So if you're in skincare, make sure that you are showing skin. Showing skin. People need to know this is all about the skin. This is all about the beauty of the skin. This is all about the simplicity of my products. This is all about taking care of your skin. This is all about indulging in our products on your skin. This is all right. People need to know that. Yes, yes, and yes, you guys. Are y'all keeping up? Are y'all keeping up? Got it. Will do. Yazzie Faye, you already know. We had this conversation about you and massages and all of that already. And you need to start implementing and putting those massages up. They need to be up. They need to be up. They need to be up. All right. So the next thing, if you're in hair care, and this is where I go to Linda. If you're in hair care, I should see hair. I should see demonstrations of you using your product on hair. I should see healthy hair as a result of your products. I should see tips about how to take care of your hair. Maybe brushes, maybe shampoos. Maybe I need to know how to use your shampoo. Maybe you could show me how to mix my leave-in conditioner with my shampoo and make a conditioning shampoo. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe you could do, come up with something. Start thinking, let your juices flow and see what you come up with. But if you have hair, you should be showing hair. People should know I'm coming here because she's talking about hair. I'm coming here because she's going to help me grow my hair. I'm coming here because she's going to help me get my edges together. I'm coming over here because she's going to show me how to protect my hair or how to take care of my hair in a protective style. I'm coming here to show because she's going to show me how to properly wash my hair. I'm coming here because she's going to show me how I can do a DIY of a leave-in conditioner or a DIY of a hair mask that I can do with products that I have in my house. I'm coming here because she's going to provide answers, right? That's what people are coming there for you for. They're coming because you're going to provide the expert information, right? So that's where you want to come with it, right? Not, yes, you have to do it. Remember, take a day and make one day a demo day. Take a day and make it a DIY day. Take a day and do, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, you need to keep on telling people. People need to have this information repeated to them, because you have new people coming on, you have people who haven't seen you in a while, and you have people who just need to be reminded. Yes, yes, and yes. And so you want to make sure that you do repeat yourself, because people may have missed the conversation. Maybe they were watching the video, but they didn't have the volume up. Maybe they were watching it and scrolling. Maybe they were watching it and walked away and they missed it, right? And so you want to make sure that you repeat yourself so that they know, right? Especially if it's part of your messaging, especially if it's part of your mission statement, especially if it's part of your tagline and your tagline and slogan, right? You want to make sure that you repeat it, because they need to know, right? I make sure that I repeat simple skincare, simple ingredients, simple skincare. I make sure I repeat that every single time, or enough, so that people know I'm using simple ingredients for my simple skincare, right? So whatever that is for you, you want to make sure that your customers get that message. Yes, yes, and yes. All right. So if you're making home products, I should see your products in a home. If you're making home products, I should see it in different types of settings in the home, right? I shouldn't just see it in a picture. I shouldn't just see it on a counter. I should see it in the environment where you want this candle to be. I should see it on somebody's fireplace. I should see it in the bathroom. I should see it by the tub. I should see it by my vanity when I'm doing my makeup. I should see this product in the space where you want these people to put this product at. So you got to make sure. So if I'm doing home, I want to make sure my products is at home. Yes, yes, and yes. If you're selling luxury, you want to make sure that you're giving the whole luxurious vibe. What does luxury mean to you? What does luxury mean to your customers? Give them luxury. If that means you're in a certain coffee shop, if that means that you're at a certain restaurant, does that mean that you're having brunch? Does that mean that your closet is whatever? Does it mean that you have chandeliers? Does it mean that, like, what does luxury mean to you? And that's what it should, that should be what your content reflects. And I should see that throughout your content and throughout your messaging anywhere you go, right? And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is stage your setup. I already told you that you don't have to have money for a photographer. You should get professional photos, but if you don't have that right now, and you're going to utilize what you have, right? Because we're not going to allow a photographer to stop what we got going on, or we're not going to allow, we need professional content to make everything look professional. No, we're going to make it look professional with what we got. And so you want to make sure that you set up an area. Like I said, you set up an area, you set up your kitchen, you set up your nook, you set up your whatever. You don't have to do all of the products that you're making, but you can have a little, let's say I'm going to pour 3 candles. I'm going to put 3 candles there. I'm going to wick 3 candles and I'm going to pour it. And then maybe I'm going to do a little time lapse, and maybe I'll put my label on, and maybe I'll do another video where I'm packaging it, and maybe my packaging won't be there. Maybe my packaging will be in a place where I have like the satin background, right? So I'll just have the satin whatever, robe, sheet, whatever, bonnet, and I have that. And then maybe I'm going to take my camera and I'm going to go overhead, and you're going to see me pack the order, write the thing out, and then I'm going to ship it off. Maybe you're going to see me write my thank you notes on my thank you cards. All of that is content. All of that is content. So you guys start thinking outside of the box about your content. You don't have to go out and get those things. That's not stopping you from selling your product. There's people who just show themselves piping body butters all day long, and it's a hot mess in the area, but people are loving that stuff because they're communicating with their people, right? Those people who like things like that will follow that. right? But the people who don't and they want to feel like they are treating themselves to something special, you got to show them this is why you're treating yourself to something. This is why my price is the price. This is why I do what I do. This is because it's all about luxury. It's all about high end. It's all about exclusivity. Exclusivity is all about that. And so people need to know that. And it needs to be shown in your content. It needs to be shown in your messaging. It needs to be shown whenever you're communicating with your people. Let me see what else I have. Let me see. Nope. I went through everything, you guys. Everything is done. Does anybody have any questions? Please post in the chat right now. And I had while I was writing this, I said I'm gonna do a webinar on this. So I'm building a webinar on this particular topic and how I went about everything. So I'm gonna do that soon and I'll keep you guys posted. But this is going to definitely be a webinar. So let me know right now in the chat if you have any questions, and let me know if there's any anything that needs to be clarified or if you guys are good. And I also want to know, did your creative juices start flowing? Did you start thinking about ways to show your products? Did you think about ways that you want to create the branding, right? Did you think about that? Thank you so much, Michelle. Yes, absolutely, you guys. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button, y'all. I would appreciate it. Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what are you guys taking away from today? I know I threw a lot of questions at you, but just answer one of them and let me know if you have any questions. And for everybody who's watching, if you're catching the replay, thank you so much for joining us. We are here every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. Turn on your notifications bell so that you could be notified when we go live. And also, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, and that's for you guys too, that's here with me live. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to the channel and please like and comment and share with somebody. If this information was valuable to you, make sure that you share it out to a friend who needs to hear it. And yeah, that's it, right? That's it. And tomorrow we're coming back and we're going to be still on content. I'm not going to move off content yet until everybody is very comfortable in the content lane. Let me see. Yes, started writing it down. This community name is stumping me. Fourth and Park. Fourth and Park. Think of something with an avenue. Because Fourth and Park sounds like an avenue. Think of something with an avenue. Think of something with busy moms, right? Think of something that, you know, what they had, what was that? Bad Moms Club and things like that. Think of something like that. Think along those lines, right? Because yours is about busy moms needing to feel luxurious. So think along those lines. My juices are flowing. Bringing my products for sure. Yes. Yes, my creative juices are popping. I got work to do. Yes, yes, and yes, you guys. And start while the passion is hot, while the emotion is high. You want to start writing now. You want to start writing as soon as you get off this live. You want to start writing. You don't want to wait till 6 o'clock and be like, oh wait, because you're going to lose some of the passion. You're going to lose the momentum. So while you feeling it, while the iron is hot, strike. Love you, Nikki. You are on me. Yes, 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 and yes. Tie everything together. Thanks so much, Nikki. I appreciate you. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, flowing creatively. Creatively, sorry. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you as well. Today was great. Thank you so much, Yazzie Faye. I love you, girl. I was so lost. You have given me a renewed sense of focus. Hey, come on, Marty. How to focus. You know how I do. I sure do. Gotta bring you back. Come back. Come back. What is the lifestyle of your brand? Absolutely. Yes, the lifestyle of your brand was great. Okay, you guys. So thank you guys. I'm about to wrap this up. Bougie moms. Ooh, I like that. I'm about to wrap up today. I will, of course, flood your stories. If you're not following me yet on social media, follow me on all social media. I'm Bubble Babes, BABEZ University on all social media. Follow me. And what else, you guys? That is it. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys taking your time to sit here with me today. So I hope that you got some information that you are going to be able to use, and so that you feel that your time was justified sitting with me today, because you can't get your time back. So I definitely appreciate it. And you guys have an amazing day. I will see you guys in the morning. Oh, guess what? I can't cut myself off from there. All right. So see you guys later.